dun, dun, bum, bum, bum. Oh, we got this asshole. Yeah, I got annoyed with him last night. This should not be hard. But, yeah, I couldn't block his shit last time. Well, I mean, I was trying to dodge, to be honest. I was really just trying to dodge. I love the old okey doke fake look. She should have taken advantage of it. That breath. That breath. It kind of tells you to block. I wrecked his shit quick. See, the discrepancy in like damage and killability shouldn't be that off.
Warden, guide my hand. Oh, the fear!
Oops. She still doesn't quit. Yeah, she's pretty gangster, man.
No more.
Yeah, she's about sick of you, big nasty eyeball bitch.
This ends here.
Yeah, one shots me too. Like for real, one shots me. Yeah, well, she gave her life for this, so she's got to do something about it. Just in case. What does a Fullman ring do? Need that. Ellen's ring. Light abilities. It's probably worth a lot of money though. Oh wow. Doesn't do all the extra shit. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool though. Actually, I haven't made any robes. I lose the 10% crit and that too. That 15% damage. Yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, when I make robes, they'll be basically like this, just a whole lot better. So that 60% lightning damage is pretty cool, I guess. Lightning isn't usually my primary shit, but whatever. I think I kind of wasted a regen.
You! You're still alive. You've got to destroy Baylor before it tears this place apart.
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
This is what I was born to do. I thought I would never fight a battle like this for the rest of my life. All the ale in the world couldn't make me feel like this. But you've got to press on and stop the Baylor. It's tearing this fortress apart.
Didn't really get to save anybody in here, though, did we? I don't know why I didn't get a save after this, which is weird. Should have gotten a save after this yesterday. Oops. Well, so much for that. Get wrecked. That's what my shit does for me. Beautiful. Well, y'all just chill, man. See, I don't. I guess I just had an auto save there. What's this bitch doing? Woo! That shit hits hard. That's now. That's a loot drop. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and top off real quick. Thank you very much. And now I'm gonna make a save right here because apparently I just went in there YOLO and Probably had some autosave or whatever last night, and I refused to block this dude. I was trying to Dark Souls dodge. It ended really, really, really badly. No! Dude, so dodge gives no iframes. Dodge gives no iframes at all. It gives no iframes. Only here, though. Elsewhere, it gives iframes. Here, it gives no iframes. Okay, so lesson learned. I guess. Okay, lesson learned. All right. There's iframes. Dude, you can't even block it? You can't even block it. Dude, my shield ignores 80% of it. Holy shit. Oh, this is broken. Okay, this is broken. This is actually broken. All right, cool. Now I know it's broken. It doesn't work. So you just have to have luck at this point. All right. It's literally broken. What the fuck? Okay, I've never experienced this in this game ever. Like, not even close. I don't know. Maybe it's a level glitch. It's definitely a glitch. Okay, I don't really know. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do something. That's the most janky fucking boss fight I've ever had in my life. This is so ruined. Because the damage is not balanced at all, period. In any way, shape, or form. Wow. Okay, I just had to get lucky. I was doing enough damage to one-shot this thing. Problem is, it wouldn't let me actually even play the game. And the cutscenes are broken. They shut off too early. They're kind of fucked up. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
It is the hero of Melson Shear. Care to take a look at my wares?
I don't need to come back to this ever again. That's, yeah. Even the damage deflection. That's crazy, man. I don't need those either. Not right now. I don't know that I need them at all, to be honest. Ever. Don't need these either. I got 1 million now, so feel like I'm good. Curved? Nope, don't need those. Might want to hang on to that. Need that, don't need that, don't need that.
Another time.
Wouldn't mind some experience-based stuff.
They're gone.
Yeah, of course they are.
10 years. I can't believe they're finally gone. We lost many, but we all knew the risk. I almost joined them. The Tuatha had my
Oh, hey,
back against
hey,
the outer
Frosted.
wall
Sorry,
when there was this flash of
I'm sitting
light.
here
I
bitching
looked
about the
up,
game.
and all I saw was the silhouette of you on top of that beast. It was the most glorious sight of my
Pajama
life.
Gremlin. Oh,
but I
that's
never saw
cool.
the general. I'd like to personally thank her.
War in the North Legacy Edition? What, you mean Lord of the Rings War in the North? Live network. Well, okay. So yeah, it was co-op. It was co-op. So like you could play, you could only like there was like 3 characters. There was the dwarf, which is your warrior. There was the human, which was your rogue archer, really. He was your archer, which kind of sucks in my opinion, but whatever, you know, I prefer daggers, but and then you had your mage. Your elf was the mage. Like it was preset, super simple Dungeons and Dragons OG tabletop game like type shit, right? War in the North? Hold on. No, I have not heard that, and I'm gonna go actually look at that right now. War in the North? Lord of the Rings War in the North Legacy Edition. They fucking remastered it? Why would they remaster that? Of all the games you could I mean, that's amazing, but why would they fucking do that? Is it only PC, though? Oh, come on, man. No, I'm seeing it here, though. All right, hold on a second. Is it, let me look, just Xbox. That's all I have right now is Xbox, so Xbox. Legacy Edition. August 11th. Epic, legendary. Yeah, it's one of the better games ever made. North on Xbox. All right, let me see. Legacy Edition. Holy shit. Dude, it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. I could just go buy that? Xbox Series X, S, it's selling for like 18 bucks. Holy crap. No. Oh, Frosty, you may have just given me something to do for the next, I don't know, month and a half, waiting for the Fallout 3 remaster. And if it doesn't come in October, I'm gonna take diarrhea pie to the face, shit pie to straight to the face. If it doesn't come in October, I think Fallout 3 remastered comes in October, October 26th specifically, or sometime really close to that. But holy shit, man, is this a thing? Okay, so all right, it looks like I can buy that and I can save like $2. Yeah, it's cheap as shit, and yeah, thanks again. Hold on, I'm gonna actually switch over to the Xbox Marketplace here in a minute, and we're gonna go buy it right now, if it's a thing. If it's a thing on Xbox now. Oh wow. Dude, that is so sick. Like that is such a oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. You pick your character, I'll just play whatever you don't play. I like I'm not an Archer fan. I'd rather go Dwarf Elf. You can play whichever, you know. But yeah, if you want to play the human, then I'd get my choice. But whichever one you want. The dwarfs get the you know, the big heavy stuff, I guess. But dude, it's like so holy shit. Like why would they do that? Like nobody played the original. Like the original was like the most hidden gem of any game ever, except for maybe like Divinity 2. Ego Draconis is the only thing I would say is close to Lord of the Rings War in the North as far as just like a pure RPG experience. It was just so epic in its own sense. It just did its own shit. Although Lord of the Rings, it did copy Dragon Age 2 a lot. Like I mean like a lot. Like I mean there's ambient music. There's fucking hit sounds, you know, when you hit shit and stuff. There's animations that they straight up stole from Dragon Age 2. Or maybe Dragon Age 2 stole it from them. Fuck, I don't know. Nobody sued anybody, so I guess it's all, you know, no blood, no foul, but anyway, hold on a second. We're
Then
going to have to go do
the
something
rumors
about
of her
this.
dishonor will finally be silenced. She gave everything to us in the end.
Yeah,
The
you get
world will
I
know
don't have
that
I don't
when
yeah,
we
I don't
rebuild these walls,
I don't
we'll
have
name
a
them after General Talera.
I don't have a
Her memory will
PS5. I mean, I'm
stand
waiting
as
for the
long
next
as the
PlayStation.
ramparts shine.
I plan
She
on getting
never
the
would
next
have been
PlayStation,
here
whatever it
had
is.
you not delivered her to us.
Whatever they call
It
it, the
can never be enough,
PS6 or
but we hope you'll accept this as our thanks.
PS the PS, you know, 5.1 or I don't care what they call it. I plan on actually getting that. There's some backwards compatible. They're talking about some backwards compatibility on PlayStation now too. That you know they're going to stop being stubborn and stop just shitting on the gamers for no reason. To some extent, I've heard some rumors of that too. That you can. I don't know if going back and playing old discs is necessarily a thing, but all you have to really have is an emulator. And there's enough processing power in any computer device. Any device you have has enough processing power right now to play any old game that you want to. Like if you want to play games from the 2000s, you can play every single game from the 2000s and not even use up 1% of your hard drive playing all of those games. And not even 5% of your processing power on just a basic device. Now you could do that shit on your phone. You could play every game that ever came out on the Nintendo 64 and not even use up 5% of your storage on your phone. Like probably not even 2% of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just ridiculous at this point. So why not let you play the games? You know, and if the developers want to get offended and say, well, why aren't you playing our games now? Because your games fucking suck. That's why you're going back and remastering shit that's actually worth a fuck, because your current games suck all the bags of zombie dicks. Y'all haven't stopped sucking zombie dicks for about going on almost 15 years now to the game developers. Straight up. Stop sucking zombie dicks and start making games again. Or we're just going to go back and play those games. Remaster the old shit because y'all fucking suck. They're actually getting the message. It just took a decade to do so. How stupid are they? Sorry, that's like a different discussion altogether, but it's a thing. It's a true story. Anyway, but yeah, that's friggin' awesome. I'm going to can I get a parade?
There won't be any parades until the war is won.
Get a parade?
Tuatha
Hold
still
on.
hold
I mean,
most
give me
of
a parade.
Fluicon,
Just a
and over
parade.
the years,
Some ticker
they've
tape.
infected
A
every
little bit of
part
ticker
these
tape.
swamps.
Ending World War
Clearing
II.
them out isn't going to be easy, but we might have help. There are rumors of a small band of fighters harassing the Tuatha. Perhaps the hero of Mel Senshir can convince them to work with us. Good luck.
I get 60% damage.
Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
That's a pretty gangster shit. I get 6% damage. That's cool. Hold on, let me
Allies can come from the strangest place.
Off into the swamps, I assume?
this is my girl right here.
None that would be of any help. After a decade of Tuatha control, they've all gone quiet. But if there are any out there, I'm sure they'll be looking for you. Just keep your eyes open. After all, you'll be in their swamp.
Cool.
Be on your way.
Well, she's pretty straightforward. All right, let me go ahead and level up here. I do like the way this character is progressed. I was kind of surprised that I couldn't dodge or block the boss right there, that Baylor. I couldn't do either. I couldn't dodge or block it. I lost all my iframes. Okay, cool. Then I'll block it. Nope, can't block it either. If you take like 2 pulses of it, you're dead. Even with, I don't know, my shield is like platinum. I think we're too high of a level. I should have done this a long time ago. I've just been leveling just basically so I can get to DLC. That's literally all I've been doing. So I think, yeah, I really think that's the problem. Is it's a level, it's a balance glitch. There's no way that motherfucker could one-shot me at this level right here. And I almost one-shot the boss. The only thing that kept me from one-shotting it was cutscenes. True story. So there you have it. I know how I built my character, so yeah, that was pretty garbage. Pretty sure I'm just gonna go for like what I want. All alchemical recipes. Okay, I don't really care about that. All right, so sorcery time. Anywho, let's see. Let's just get all this shit. 4, 5. 2. No, we're about to go. See, why am I still getting Hexweave? Like that makes no sense. Why am I still getting Hexweave? That is like complete trash right now.
Hello.
I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get the game here in a second, Frosty. But this is just. Sorry, I'm being a little. I think I'm being a bit of a Karen right here. Let's see. 30 lightning damage and look at my crit hit damage and look at my actual damage. Dude, that's 19% more damage just from this. And I've been stacking damage on everything, and then the crit hit damage multiplies whatever my base damage is. Look at my chakrams, 17%, daggers, 19%. This is kind of nasty. Yeah, this is actually pretty nasty. Let's see. Greater health regen. I'll probably. I'm not. I know I actually used a few of those. So. Take some lockpicks. Take some repairs because I'm about to actually use those. Master anything takes like Prismere. It takes Prismere. That's why I don't. That's why I'm not creating a bunch of experience potions because I don't have Prismere. And you don't get Prismere until you go into this next region. So
I'm back again.
yeah. Anyway, let me see. Before I do anything, I'm gonna do this. So we got plenty of repairs. And this will take us to the next area. Cursewood. Well, anything called Cursewood only ends well, right? Right. Imagine we got 45 hours into this character alone. Where do the hours go? Well, if you're a gamer, this is where that shit goes. Right here. Just like this. I'm gonna exit. Okay, so I gotta save. Let's go. Let's leave here. How's the store? Let's go take a look. Deals and special sales. If I say yes, then I'm gonna get spammed with. You know what? Actually, that's not the worst idea. So what is it? War in the North. There it is, right there. Legacy Edition. Holy shit! Just like right there in my face. For real? So it's like less than 20 bucks. Can I get all the achievements again? I hope there's like no super personal shit that pops up here because that would be bad. Got it. Holy shit. Do you know how bad I want to go just boot this shit up right now? I love this game. This game is like movie Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 but movie quality. It's actually 23 gigs. You know what? The original was only like 8. Actually, I don't even know if it was 8. I think it was like yeah, it was basically 8 gigs. So I guess they've enhanced a lot of the textures, probably the frame rate. My guess would be frame rate. I hope it doesn't fuck up the balance of the game. But I mean, all right, Frosty. Well, thank God I've gotten some shifts and I've gotten some more work this last week. This last week has been what when my boss signed me on, she said, "What can you do?" And I said, "I'll be I'll be your best delivery driver, and I'm fast, and I'm efficient, and I'll treat your customers as if I'm a waiter by extension. That's what I'll do for you." And I come to work to work. I don't come to work to not work. I come to work to work. And that should be any human being's attitude towards their employer. If you want their wage, give them a day's work. The Bible says, work for them as if you're working for God, not kissing ass and being a butt-sucking fucking man pleaser. That's not exactly how the scripture says it, but that's the if you want to break it down and interpret it, that's exactly what it's saying. Don't be an ass and trying to politic because you're a lazy piece of shit. No. If you're gonna get a day's pay, do a day's work. Do 2 days work for a day's pay. And God will reward you. That's what the scripture says, and God is always faithful, and he's always done that. So I'm doing that, and that's what God's doing. Giving me shifts, and as long as I don't go screw it up with something stupid, there you go. Now the devil will try to get in there sometimes and try to fuck up your life and make things miserable for you and throw some shit at you and, throw you under the bus and do all this bullshit. And like, if you're a Christian, you're always under constant attack. It's 24/7. Satan is so annoying. He's such a little bitch. He's that little bitch in the back car seat that keeps poking you until you finally just say, stop it. And then you get in trouble because that motherfucker's annoying you in the back seat on the family car ride to go picnicking or something. Yeah, that's what that motherfucker is. And it is literally nothing more than that. Even though it's responsible for all murder, all sex trafficking, all child molestation, all liberals, all usury, most of the entertainment industry, Epstein's Island. Yeah, that's the kind of poking it does to you in the back seat. But it is what it is. Anyway, this is a treasure, Frosty. This is a treasure. This is friggin' awesome. We are so playing this next. Mandatory. Best $20 I ever spent. I spent more than $20 in gas on the way home tonight so that I could do my fantasy draft. And then I finished my fantasy draft, and I think it was okay. I think it was cool. If you're an American football fan, then we could talk about it. But I'll tell you who I got if you want to know. If you don't want to know, then whatever. But yeah, I'd be a lot more willing to buy that gangster motherfucker right there than an entire tank of gas. So this is a win. This is like a really real win right here. You know what it says? It says I own this. Okay, you can't really see it because it's blocked out by my camera, but it says launch game. You own this. I do own this game. I own the shit out of this game. I'm the biggest proponent of this game that I know in the history of the universe ever. Because this game is basically Dragon Age 2 Lord of the Rings edition, the Hobbit edition of Dragon Age 2. It literally is. So, all right, Frosty, I got it. Let me know when you're ready. We'll do some co-oping shit. I will go buy a new set of headphones because I don't think I have a mic for this set right. I might actually have a mic for this set right here. You know what? I take that back. Actually, hold on. Let me see real quick. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I got a mic, Frosty. I got a mic for this set of headphones right here. I know I broke either the headphones or I broke one of the speakers on a headphone, and the mic. Uh, it didn't matter because the headphones didn't work. Anyway, so I still have the mic for these headphones. So if you want to ever jump in and play this right here, just just hold me in check and say, hey, bro, don't fucking spoil it for me because I'm really a big fan of this game. So I'll try not to be the I know everything about this game and let me tell you what to do and spoil it for you. Don't let me do that. And I will definitely try not to do that. In fact, I won't do that. Okay, that's my promise. But you're gonna have to put me in check every once in a while. Okay, shut up, man. I got it, and I'll be like, okay, my bad, type of thing. Cool. But other than that, it says launch game. I own this. When the fuck did they do that? Why didn't anybody say anything about this? Like how are you going to make any money? You had to spend money to remaster something. You had to get a studio to do it. How do you expect to get any of that money back if you don't tell anybody about this? How did I not know about this? The only reason I know about this is I have friends. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, where is your marketing? That makes no sense because the original should still be being played. And it should have been backwards compatible in the first place. I had to go buy an Xbox 360 damn near 20 years after the fact just to play this game. And if you go, well, I mean, I don't know how far back on my streams you actually have to go. It's probably on Twitch, but whatever. It's been a long time. It was, actually, I bought an Xbox 360 for myself for my own birthday. This is a true story. To play this game and the original Mass Effect and, some other things, right? Okay, cool. The original Mass Effect as it was supposed to be played, because I don't think they're supported by backwards compatibility, but they might be. But I don't have the original discs, so, and I don't want to go give BioWare $100 to go buy a trilogy of games that are, 15 years old. That just, yeah, that's bullshit. When this game comes up as $20, and I take this game over Mass Effect, 999,000 out of -3. That's the ratio, and that's a true story. Dude, all I had to bring up was war, and it just came straight up too. Well, they got me. They definitely got me. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to give the vet all that money, man. Um, so how is your cat doing? Like, fuck all this video game bullshit. Like, how is your cat actually doing? No, all right, yeah, you just let me know. I mean, don't stress yourself. Hold on a second. No, that's fucked up, man. Um, you got Xbox Live? Because I mean, you're gonna have to have live too. Just, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to throw more boulders into your backpack, but you got to have Xbox Live too. So that's got to be current, obviously. Oh, there's no way to do it. Shit. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. I mean, no rush on the game. I mean, I'm still playing Kings of Amalur. For all I know, I've been working late nights and I don't see a day off. It's funny is I was talking about getting this Xbox a year ago, or maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was a year ago, right? For my birthday. That was 363 days ago that I literally got this Xbox, right? Or something like that. Anyway, so my birthday's Monday again, right? And and I got this game remastered. That's a really cool birthday present. Like I'm 100% cool with that. I'm sure nobody at Microsoft knows my name and said, you know what? Let's give Mike a fucking game that he loves and just remaster it and just let him play it all over again with his friends. I'm sure they didn't say that, but that's how I'm going to take it. And I'm just going to just feel blessed. And I think that's cool. So yeah, my birthday's coming up Monday. So this is cool, man. Got a couple fantasy drafts. My football team doesn't suck completely. They're not going to win a Super Bowl. Might not even make the playoffs, but they don't suck completely. And I got a really good game remastered that's going to give me something to play until Fallout 3 gets remastered, and then I can go get that too. And be busy enough to actually pay my bills. And yeah, life's pretty good at that moment. So yeah, appreciate you bringing this one to my attention. Yeah, yeah. If you can get it while it's on discount, absolutely. I mean, that's cheap as shit for. I mean, if they were to charging $60, I would pay it. That's how good it is. Like it's an RPG and it's movie based. So like you get all the characters from the movie in your RPG while you got character builds and you got equipment repair and you got like slotting, gem crafting and slotting and and all this really gangster shit. Yeah. It's and then the co-op is you can jump in and you can start farming. You can start farming with friends. Like you can go back into basically any area with your friends and it balances your characters out so that it's competitive, but it's playable regardless. And you can bring your characters up with you and the more players you have in it, the harder the game becomes. So it's like the balancing in the original is it's just stupid good. So I don't see why it wouldn't be just that good in the remaster. I'm just kind of curious what the remaster is bringing to the table. If there's anything extra, it's just like a graphical frame rate upgrade or whatever. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the game played like okay, the original played like Dragon Age 2 without any glitches, without any corruptions. That's how it played, like all the time. But anyway, but yeah, that's you 100% did, and you did last year too. I don't know if well I remember. If you don't remember, because life has happened, and I remember. Yeah, you helped me get a birthday present last year too. I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just remember you did that, just completely out of nowhere. Anyway, so get your cat healthy. Sucks that she has to be detailed. I don't I don't like that personally. But I mean, if it's necessary, it's necessary. Anyway, well, good on you. Well, your vet's going to look out for you, I'm sure. So, and look out for your cat. So that's your best friend, and that needs to happen. It's a whole lot more important than any stupid video game bullshit. Um, Monday, the plan is I get to go hang out with my folks Monday daytime, sometime during the day, whatever, sometime on Monday, and they're gonna they're going to stay closer to where I live because they live about an hour and a half north of me. But they're going to come down because they have a house that's a lot closer to me. And I get to hang out with the dogs and little baby cakes. The cake monster. She has a blood cancer and it fucked her up pretty bad. But they put her on some stuff that supposedly attacks that stuff, and nothing new has recurred. And she got her appetite back, so she gets some more time. I don't know how much time she has, whether it's like a month or a year. I have no idea. But I get to see her, and I haven't seen her in a couple months, so that's a big deal to me. So for my birthday, I get to see the cake, and I'm just gonna love on my dog all day. That's literally what I'm gonna do. I don't really care about anything else, to be honest. That's yeah. So I feel you. Get her tail fixed and get that shit right, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, because time's too short. Hey. Yeah, good deal. Good deal. All right. Let's get out of the store here. Is that considered? No, it's not. I can go back. Um, it's amazing that I have that. That's friggin' awesome. You know, it's also an opportunity to maybe make a new friend or two, because you're not going to have anybody but gamers that actually knows about this game. Like once again, like okay, I've been all I do is work lately. I work and stream, and I don't. My social media is posting my stream on X on Twitter, and then streaming, and then either rage quitting or getting tired and getting off. And if I have laundry to finish up, cool. And then going to sleep. And then as soon as I wake up, man, it's like throw some water on the face and get out there and just go back to work. And that's cool. I mean, I'm appreciative. I got the opportunity to actually do that. But I don't really get any news anymore as far as that goes. I'm supposed to be watching. Apparently, I'm not a very good watchman. But, yeah, I had no idea that was even a thing. And it's obviously already released because I just bought it. So, that's crazy. How did you run across that? Well, whenever you get back, I'll ask you how you actually ran across that. And well, we got a new game, and it's not super
Stop! State your business.
super memory heavy.
Keep your
So
hands off me, fool. I'm no Tuatha. I must speak with the Siegebreaker. It is a pleasure to meet the Siegebreaker. Especially here, in a land where pleasure has been all too rare. I am Sidon the Outcast, Prince in exile of the House of Sorrows. I'm here to welcome you to our home. I see the hesitation in your eyes. Although I am Fae of the Winter Court, you and I have a common enemy. Indeed, you accomplished a great feat here. But the Tuatha De Own are far from defeated. Before striking the heart, you must trim the fat and cleave through the bones.
ooh,
If you wish to put an end
I like
to
the sound of that. Before striking the heart, make them suffer a little bit. Skin their ass first. Damn. Do I detect a little
I'd rather not talk here. Pluricon is filled with Tuatha spies. Travel to the old ruins
little resentment?
at Foe's Heart. We'll
Little
meet you
resentment
inside
here.
and we can talk there.
Before you can get to the heart, you gotta, I don't know, skin them alive and torture them for 30 days first. Damn. Damn, bro, what did they do to you? Well, that's what they did to, like, me and my family and everybody I know for, like, the last 10 years. Oh, well, maybe they got it coming then.
Be careful.
Okay, cool.
These swamps can be treacherous.
You go ahead. It's been some time since Sidon and I had a chance to talk.
Indeed, Agarth.
Well, we're going to be
I
finding
hear on the winds that
Prismere
you laid
everything.
down your sword and drowned yourself in drink when you learned the ways of fate. And yet here you are. Sword
Still
in
simple,
hand,
threadbare
again, the
bullshit.
victor. How is this?
Like, those things don't ever
The
level
winds
up.
lie to me.
They don't ever scale.
It's a long tale.
That kind
It
of
started when I sobered up long enough to go bury a friend of mine in Alistar Tower. Or rather, that's what I had planned to do.
See, that's Spirit Weave. That's Prismere. That's okay. So now we're finally where we're supposed to be. I'm not sure why you put spikes on the back. What is this called? A trebuchet, right? A trebuchet? Why do you put spikes on the back? So that when it recoils, it kills you? I'm guessing that's supposed to, like, look really evil, ominous, and cool. It just looks stupid to me. I don't see why you would. I mean, I know I'm way overthinking this, but that's still just stupid. Like, there's nothing else to call that but stupid. Wow. Where's the spirit weave? Here's the thing. Do you go with finding? Now, see, here's the thing about robes. They can have a armor slot for a gem, 2 utility slots for gems, and an epic slot. Or you can just craft them with that epic gem. And I think you technically get an extra slot out of it, but it's only if you have the materials for it.
Winter Court left to stand against the Dwarf.
I'm also kind of curious what other quest I have. Okay, that's. I guess it's got to be one of these. All right, so let's just go get the robe stuff. I think it's this way. I still don't think I can do either of these. I don't think
Have
I
you
can.
seen Adrian Tyr around? Haven't spoken to him since the battle.
Yeah, minimum skill 7. I don't even know what the. I don't even know what he teaches. Really wasn't paying attention. But, okay, so these robes are what I was kind of looking forward to. So we got it. Yeah, we got it. Okay, that's cool. All right, so now this is what we can do with our armor, and we can figure out if we need something else too. It's 257, so that's already better. Plus 29 armor. Okay, cool. 7% chance to crit. Definitely want that. I can do 15% armor or 20% more elemental resistance. I think. And then. Oh! Wait, hold on. I gotta take the gem out of the armor that I have. My bad. And I think I have the skill to do it. Yeah, I can remove my own shit. Now we take this out. Nice. Now, so these robes are going to be pretty nasty. Actually, I think I take the 25 poison because it does pop up here and there. 7% chance to crit. Then elemental resistance, obviously. See, that's 7 and 5 or 15 and 10. You understand how gangster that is? 15% damage to everything you do. Elemental resistance, chance to crit, poison resistance, physical resistance, which is just, that's part of master crafting. Yeah, I don't think I can do a whole lot better than that. If I was to use runes or gems, and I found a good set of robes, which would also be considered blue quality, I don't. I think you'd have the chance to crit, the 15% damage, and maybe the poison resistance. You still get extra here. you get 1 extra stat. So cool. Now that's beautiful. It takes it takes 15 more points of sorcery. So the robes that I had, that's what I was talking about. An armor socket, 2 utility, and an epic socket. If I'd have found a set of robes like that, I could have done something similar. 4, 5, 6. That's 7 stats. 1, 2. That would be 6 stats. I crafted 7 stats. So anyway, but yeah, our armor just raised up by more than 100. Beautiful. That's good stuff. Nice. I guess greater hardened bindings. I don't. You know what? I'm not even sure what that is. So maybe Prismary heal. I wonder if you have like an odd chance to get some shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like just, I don't know. Any merchants here? No. Oh, there's a gauntlet. We can do a gauntlet real quick. We can
Honor
do a
to you,
gauntlet.
champion. I watched from the battle's van while you faced Malwyn and his demon pet. You have earned great glory and the respect of all Alfar. If you have a moment, could I ask a favor of you?
Sure.
Since the battle, several of my men have asked for the chance to challenge the champion of Mel Senshir. You slew Malwyn and destroyed the great demon he commanded.
They didn't get enough
They
death
hold you
already?
more. 5 of our greatest fighters have asked, and if you accept, they will each face you here in the practice yard in single combat.
Had to go track down lost wandering potential housemates. Oh, you got trespassers? If your hair is on the back of your neck, raise up from unidentified individuals in your place of lodging. Yeah. Yeah, you need to. Yeah. Please don't let that become a police issue. But if it's a police issue, get the police out there. If you got an issue like that, good on you. Nice that you have. You know what? You know what we Christians call that, Frosty? We Christians, we call that discernment. When your survival instincts and your common sense rise up and say, bing, 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 and your shit dar says that's a problem. Guess what? It's probably a problem. And if it's not a problem, why does it look like a problem? If it's not a problem, it doesn't look like a problem. If it looks like a problem, it's a problem. Take care of the problem before it becomes a real problem. Because people are just fucking stupid. So deal with them accordingly. Good on you. I don't know what your version of 911 is over there. I don't know if that's universal, but be prepared to have that shit on speed dial too. Remember, your cat is stressing right now. That's what matters. So yeah, all these other assholes that will just want to be sketchy and shifty, yeah, they're gonna have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Just be gangster about it. They were here to inspect the room. Oh, it's a completely different thing. Oh, it still sounds like trespassers to me. They gave you a weird vibe. Oh, man, why are you being sketchy? There's nothing sketchy here. You're being sketchy, and there's nothing sketchy here. So you're creating sketchiness where there is no sketchiness. You need to fuck the fuck off. Isn't that how you Australians say it? You need to fuck the fuck off right now, or we're gonna get down under around here. We're gonna get proportionately down under around here, right? Remember, Cleo's got your back too, so yeah, you're good.
Excellent. Your first challenger is Enion Gaius. He is a veteran of more than a dozen campaigns and
Oh,
my personal aid.
what I was asking, Frosty,
This should prove
was
interesting.
how did you
Go
come
with
across
Lily.
the war in the North thing? How did you come across that in the first place? How did you come across that in the first place? I'm really curious, like where that even popped up.
That last fight with Enion was interesting. He fared better than I thought, though I was unsurprised when you bested him. Prepared for your next challenge?
Good. If you wouldn't be comfortable living around them, they need to fuck the fuck off. That's I mean, that's acceptable, right? You Australians have a lot thicker skin than anybody anywhere else. So it's okay to say they need to fuck the fuck off. You wouldn't want to live with them. They don't need to live there. They could just go fuck the fuck off somewhere else and go ruin somebody else's world. Yeah. Yeah, good for you.
Your next challenger
if it
is
raises
Tarek
your
Smith.
radar,
The Smith spends all day
your
pounding
gaydar,
steel.
your
Do
shitdar,
not let him pound
whatever.
you too. Go with Lyria.
Yeah, they need to go somewhere else. Yeah, same here. Why not a single word? You know, that game was not even backwards compatible. Or I would literally, I bought an Xbox for that game. Like literally, that was my birthday present. And dude, do you know how fucking crazy it is that a year later, instead of making it backwards compatible, they remastered it so they could sell it instead. I'm guessing it's a backwards compatible version that has probably no extra bells and whistles. It's just you get the achievements all over again. I'll pay $20 for the achievements because it makes me play the game again and do all the things that are the things with the things within the things that are things, right? Like that type of shit, right?
You certainly didn't pull any punches with my blacksmith. I hope he can still hold a hammer tomorrow. Sir Phaedra Will is next. Are you prepared? Sir Phaedra is one of my best scouts, quick and agile. Give her any room and she'll make the ring into your grave. Go with Lyria.
Yeah, this is gonna end badly for her.
You handled Sir Phaedra readily enough. Perhaps it's time you face Adrian Tyr. Adrian Tyr survived alone 3 times when his company to a man has fallen. The soldier refuses to give up. He is fearless and enduring. It will take the force of God to bring him to his knees. Good luck. Go with Lyria.
I'm not trying to bring him to his knees. I'm just like, why are you? Anybody else?
Adrian fell harder than I thought he would. Well done. Your final challenger is my sister, Ragnar. She is the finest weaponsmith in the Alfar army, and a peerless fighter.
I don't feel
She
like
will bury
fighting
her sword in your heart.
fighting your friends
Do not underestimate her. Go with Lyria.
is a good thing. Like, I mean,
One by one, the
this is
greatest
why
of
I
the
say
Alpha have faced
that
you in
boss
single
fight was
combat,
absolute
and all
bullshit.
have fallen.
I'm
Now
like
it is
way ahead of all this stuff right now.
am
I know it. I'm not trying to.
Sen, the first sword
I'm
of
not
the
trying to
Alpha.
teabag the
I
game.
was
I'm just
born in
like
battle,
I've been
and
I've been
hundreds
leveling
have
so I can
fallen
get to
by
this
my hand.
DLC or whatever. I know
Let
what
us
my
see
build
what your
is, and I know
true
what I
need
can
is,
actually
champion.
do.
Go
So
with Lyria.
what the fuck happened? Did I just get into a fight? Dude, I literally was looking at chat. Yeah, and I really, that was motherfucker. Fuck. I just wasted a fucking hour. Hopefully I didn't just waste an hour. Dude, how tanky is she? Thank God I just didn't just waste an hour. How far do I have to go back to start that shit over again? Wow, that was my bad.
You are worthy of honor, warrior. I have never faced your equal. Take this.
That's like one of the
Talera herself
tankiest
granted
enemies
me
on
this
the
blade
in the
for
entire
slaying
game.
of the Tuatha champion Zerastes, but you deserve it more than I. The Alpha honor you, champion. May the Tuatha fear your coming.
Cool. Longsword of Bloodthirst and
Go with Lyria.
yeah. Can I break it down, or do I have to sell it? Yeah, don't really care. I should have just sold it for what it is, I guess. Thank God, man, it saved right there. I had no idea it saved. Oh, that's awesome that it saved. I was gonna be so pissed. Seriously, no, I actually was pissed already.
I've got plenty of supplies if
My
you've
bad.
got
I get
plenty
pissed
of
easy.
coin.
So, man, you know how excited I am to get to play that game? I mean, there's potential of like hundreds of hours of gameplay. Like, we're talking about like playing that game and then completing that game and then stressing whether we have enough time to get to Fallout 3 Remastered, which I kind of wish was co-op too. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a Fallout 3 Capital Wasteland with all the iconic landmarks, right? Because I mean, you're in Australia and you still know about American stuff. There's a reason for this. You know what the Lincoln Memorial is. You know what the White House is. You know what the Pentagon is. Doesn't matter where you're at. That's globally iconic. That's not a mistake. That's an actual thing. And if you're going to create some entertainment, you should capitalize on that. And Fallout 3 did that masterfully. They created a zombie slash post-apocalyptic dystopian slash action, adventure, RPG, tabletop worthy video game from that entire scenario. Do you understand how masterful that is? Fallout New Vegas doesn't even do that. Sorry, it doesn't. You can love Fallout New Vegas for what it is, but if you give Fallout 3 everything that Fallout New Vegas does right, it's so far ahead of the game, it's kind of ridiculous, actually, if you think about it. If you think about it. All right. Arctic longsword of gluttony. Well, if I was using a longsword, that would sound pretty gangster to me. But, all right, hold on a second. Let me need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that. Master heals. Maybe I should keep those. Although I should never actually have to need them. So, you know what? Actually, let me just go ahead and take care of those. Minor heals are emergency heals. Burn through them. Let's see. Prismere, Dreadscale, Frost Rod, Platinum Frost Guard. See, that's what I was talking about. Frost Guard, that's an extra shield thing. I think if I was going to shield against anything, it would be fire. Fire seems to hit the hardest. And I don't see like a spirit or corruption version of that. So, yeah, whatever. I think, actually, you know what, to be honest, I can get rid of that too. Strengthening, no. 10%, no, probably not. I doubt it. Don't need that either. Master damaging, nope. See, frost, if we wanted like a serious frost, but this right here, that's 18 crit hit damage. If I'm hitting constant crits, 18% crit hit is so much better than 21 or even 50 of anything else, to be honest. So I feel like that's what we would. Okay, so I've got a chakram. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that. I mean, we might actually use that. Let's see. I'm not gonna use that. No, not gonna use that. Gonna use that. Bleeding damage. Not gonna use that. Gonna use that. Not gonna use that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Plus 7% chance to crit. That is the sickest thing I've gotten, and that's from killing crabs. To be honest, and 20% health is not terrible. It's not terrible either. 6 and 7%. I'm totally cool with that. Does he have anything I actually want? Can I actually buy something from this dude? Nope. I don't think so.
Back again.
Cool.
Keep walking. It is the hero of Melson Shear. Care to take a look at my wares?
I can't believe I fucked that fight off too. I was like, oh hey man, so we're talking about shit. I thought I was done, and then you got this thing that just fucking two-shotted me, and I'm like, are you serious? Like that actually happened? Yeah, lovely, friggin' awesome bullshit. Seriously, that was so bad. 80 health, 80 mana, minus 20 mana costs. See, that's something you might want to consider. If you were rolling with rogue gear as a mage instead of mage gear. I still think that's probably the most viable end game character because the critical damage is just so sick. And all the leather armor basically leans towards critical chance, critical damage, and just basic damage of whatever. So like if you can get bindings and rivets and whatever, they give you like critical damage adjustments for magic and critical chance with magic, right? You can get the same amount of chance and probably like twice as much critical damage with a rogue set playing as a mage. And you could do the same thing. You could have chakrams and you could have daggers. You don't have to use any of the might stuff. I think that's probably the most powerful character you could actually make in Kingdoms of Amalur, using rogue stuff as a mage and basically using zero might. And just maximizing all your mage stuff. That's what I think is the strongest character in Kingdoms of Amalur. Oh, coffee time. Oh, shit. What time is it here? It's like it's 1 in the morning here, so it's like 5 or 6 in the afternoon where you're at. Frosty has the day off, obviously.
Another time then.
Obviously. Got to have a day off, which is awesome. I won't get a day off till Monday, but it's my birthday and I get to see the cake. I'm going to spend my entire birthday focusing on my puppy bro. Well, puppy sis, whatever you want to call her. Baby Cakes. When we rescued her, she had been abused by somebody who was a man, although man is speculative. I'm going to say a bitch. A bitch man, more questionably a man than somebody who doesn't even understand what gender is. A sub-hue man with a hat. She hates hats. Like I've gone to visit my folks when I was working, and I was nearby, and I would stop by so I could go visit the dogs and say hi to my folks, and you know, yeah, just good stuff, right? And she would freak out if I was wearing a hat, and as soon as I took the hat off, she would stop and pause and like just completely adjust. To this day, if I come up to her wearing a hat, she freaks the fuck out. Which I don't. I remember don't come up to my buddy with a hat. And if I come up to her and she sees me, she freaks the fuck out in a good way. And she's like all over me. And she's like, oh, hey, my best buddy, I just want to tell you about all the cool things. And she barks and she whimpers and she snarls and stuff. And she tells me about all the plastic bags that she barked at as they were floating down the street, and all the Amazon delivery guys that she got to terrorize, and, and all this stuff, right? And then we're just best buds. And I can't, not that I would, but I can't get her off me. From that point forth, we're just best friends. She hates men and she hates people in hats because she got abused by that. And it still sticks, which is interesting because dogs their memories aren't normally that long. Their memories don't last like decades. Their memories don't even normally last like weeks. They can forget all the bad shit, and they just, like, dogs are amazing. They just think about the good shit. Like, if the good shit is now and the bad shit was like a couple weeks ago, well, fuck the bad shit. I'm just going to think about the good shit because my entire purpose for existence is just to be your best friend, and we're just going to do good shit. You got any snacks? You got some ice cream? Got some sausages? You got some cheese? Like, that's a dog's life. How does a dog remember something so ingrained in their psyche that it bothers them, I don't know, over a decade after they ever experienced it? And they still somehow trigger that. It triggers them. They remember it. She's like that. Like, if I show up just wearing my work hat, I've experienced this more than once, and she'll freak the fuck out. She will bark, and she will hide behind like my mom or my dad, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's a threat. That's a Terminator come to destroy all humanity." And then when I take my hat off, and she realizes, "Oh, it's you? Oh, well, then we're best friends for life," which we are. But literally, it's that bad. That's how scarred she is. I've never seen a dog scarred that deeply, but I'm sure it exists elsewhere. I think pit bulls receive the majority of that type of lifelong scarring because they're so abused. Michael Vick needs to die in a fire with a cactus in his asshole really, really slowly, and I need to hear it so I know he died painfully, so I can sleep at night knowing that he got what he deserved. And everything like Michael Vick, all the pimps, all the gangsters, all the thugs. It's not a racial thing, it's a culture thing. And if you're anything like that and you think that's okay, you need to die in a fire, slowly, painfully, with a cactus in your mom's asshole for allowing you to be born in the first place, you fucking subhuman piece of the opposite of anything good piece of shit. And if you don't like me saying that, let's meet up in the square. I promise you God will let me kill you. Because I'll be defending myself. You piece of shit. True story. And I mean that 1 trillion infinity% over -1. Yeah, that's the ratio. True story, man.
There are worse allies to have in the booty.
You like fighting pit bulls? I hope I get the chance to execute you judicially to where you die and I don't get in trouble because I did the right thing. That's what I hope happens. I can't say that any more clear than that. True story. Not sure how we got to point B from point A, but whatever. I still meant what I said. Well, we're definitely getting a lot of Prismere shit, so that's golden. We got demons down here. Huh? Dreadscale, Dreadscale, Dreadscale. Or gold. Nice. Yeah. Take animals as a gift and then just betray them. Like animals trust you implicitly. They're like, "Are you cool with me?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm cool with you." And the animal's like, "Okay, then I'm your best friend forever." And that's God's thing. When he created all of the races in the sixth day, he said, "Let them have dominion. Let them be at the top of the pecking order with all the creatures everywhere in the world." That means the Chinese with the panda bears. That means the fucking Eskimos with the polar bears. I don't hear about a lot of Eskimos getting eaten by polar bears. I hear about other people getting eaten by polar bears because polar bears are pretty friggin' territorial. But yeah, and then the Americans over the grizzly bears, and or maybe the Native American Indians, whatever. Although I don't know how native that is, but we'll just that's a satanic argument, and I mean that's a biblical discussion at that point. But yeah, anyway, and the I don't know, the dominion over the kangaroos and the dominion over the I don't know, friggin' iguanas. And I mean, you could just you can just go down through the list of where creatures typically are. The dominion over the zebras and the giraffes, right? So you have dominion over all the animals by all the races around the entire world. You have dominion over them. So what do? Good men embrace these creatures for not just food with respect, and they give God thanks, but as pets, right? Friends. Let's be buddies. And these animals are more than happy to be buddies with you. I've seen lion prides embrace somebody who saved them, and the lions understand that that person saved them, and they show up once or twice a year to where this lion pride is in the wild, and these lions just hug and cuddle, and they act like a bunch of kittens with this person because this person saved them from poachers or whatever, right? Shit like that. There's that diver that goes at least once a year to a certain place in the world. I think it's like somewhere in the Atlantic, Anyway, whatever. He goes to a certain place, wherever it's at, and he dives at a certain place during a breeding time at a certain time of year, and he snuggles with this fucking great white female shark. He snuggles with this female shark, like at breeding season at this particular point, and the shark waits for him, and he dives and he uses up his oxygen tanks to snuggle with this great white shark, and they fucking cuddle. They literally cuddle. They're like best friends. He saved this great white shark female mother, who's like probably 100 years old at this point, right? From some kind of fucking deadly trap or some bullshit, some crap that mankind has thrown into the sea or whatever it is. I don't know the whole story. I just know that he just goes and snuggles with this great white shark, and they're best friends. And they every year he like literally goes out on this big ass fucking ship and just to this particular point in the ocean, and that's where she's going to be, and she waits for him, and they hang out for a couple days, and it's like, okay, I'll see you next year. Yeah, homie, it's all good. And they fucking fist and I don't know, flipper bump or do whatever they do, and like that's it. Like that's beautiful. But if you're going to take your animals and use them for some Chinese fucking dog fest or some goddamn pit bull ring fighting or some cockfighting or whatever, and you think that's cool, that shows that you're not a human being. You don't count among the human race. If you think that's cool, if you want to gamble on that shit, if you're a pimp, if you're a gangster, if you're a thug, if you're that kind of gambler, you don't even belong in the ranks of humanity. And if you died in a fire today, the world would be a better place tomorrow. In fact, the world would be a better place as soon as you died. That's it. That's all. And if you don't like that, it's because you're one of those pieces of shit. And why the fuck are you on my stream in the first place? That's what I would like to know. We can solve that real quick, though. Truth is truth. I don't care if you don't like it. I love animals, though. Animals are fucking amazing. Even animals I don't get along with, they're amazing. They have their purpose. True story. That's it. That's all. Good stuff, man. Yeah, right. Yeah. Fuck with a kangaroo, right? Oh, you think you can box? You're about to learn boxing. You're about to learn some boxing lessons. You might actually die with those boxing lessons, right? Yeah, kangaroos will fuck your shit up. I've heard that. But like if you don't threaten a kangaroo, like they're like pretty cool, right? Like if a kangaroo is saying, "Hey, you need to stop fucking, you need to fuck off." If a kangaroo, like anybody that's Australian, says you need to fuck off, my knife is bigger than yours. My gun is, well, y'all aren't allowed guns. If Australians were allowed guns, the world would be probably a lot more peaceful place. It's a shame that you aren't. Only your enemies can come in and shoot you up because you can't defend yourself. That sucks. But yeah, seriously. If an Aussie says you need to leave that kangaroo alone, and you say, no, I'm going to show that kangaroo something. Yeah, you're about to get shown something. But I mean, like, technically, if you're not threatening a kangaroo's young and you're just chilling with some kangaroos, like kangaroos are pretty copacetic, right? They will fuck you up, but if you're not threatening them or threatening their kids, obviously, I mean, they're not out to get you. They're just like, you're at a place and I'm going to teach you a lesson. And you're like, go ahead and teach me my lesson. And they're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and teach you this lesson. And then they beat your fucking ass to death.
In this place.
Right?
And first the Fae walked
Kangaroos
into its
aren't
depths.
bad.
It bore great fossils.
They just
bones of beasts
they've got
greater
more
and
common sense than
terrifying
people
than
do,
we
I
Fae.
think.
But for all their strength,
That's
The
what
earth
I
at their
gather.
feet lasted
I don't know if I saw a
longer.
kangaroo and the kangaroo
sapped
wasn't
their
like
strength,
being defensive,
their life,
I'd be like, "Hey,
their
what's up,
flesh.
man?" And if the kangaroo's over there and I'm over here, cool. If the kangaroo's like, "Okay, you need to get the fuck out of my territory," I would leave. But if the kangaroo's like, "Okay, I mean, we're chill. Are you chill?" And I'd be like, "I'm chill. Are you chill?" Kangaroo's like, "I'm chill." Okay, let's just be chill. I don't have to threaten you. I just like, I think you're cool. And I'm pretty sure kangaroos aren't evil. Just like killer whales aren't evil, and great white sharks aren't evil, and I'm pretty sure God made everything and he said it was pure. He said it was good. It's just when people get out of line and they don't show any common sense and they don't have any respect and they don't even qualify as human beings, they're the ones that animals need to take care of because they put themselves at the bottom of the pecking order. Human beings are at the top of the pecking order. Idiots are at the bottom of the pecking order. Animals should take care of them. I just want to feed Michael Vick to some pit bulls and let them get their snack on. And what's left, let some pigs eat the rest. Instead of that thing making millions sportscasting, even though it doesn't know shit about sports. It's an athletic, subculture, thug, subhuman that doesn't deserve any respect whatsoever. Nice. I win. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think I want to do this right now. I could go do this real quick. But I think this involves like 3 or 4 more things in this map. I hate side quests in Kingdoms of Amalur because they get you stuck doing a whole bunch of shit for another hour that you really don't want to do.
Hail.
Son of a bitch. Right? Yeah. In Australia, I think you have 90% of the world's deadliest creatures, whether they be spiders or snakes or birds or fucking fish or crustaceans or whatever. You have 90% of them in about 10% of the world's landmass. No, like 3% of the world's landmass, you have 90% of the world's most dangerous creatures. But you've proven as a society that you can live copaesthetically with them. I mean, shit happens from here, here and there. Somebody gets a spider bite that, inflames your ass cheeks and you have to get your ass cheeks cut off. Shit happens, but not normally. Right?
What
All
are
right.
you doing
I'm
out
going to do
here?
the side quest just
Did
because I
Captain
feel like it.
Trafan send you? Tell him I'll be along shortly. I've got some unfinished business brewing here. By unfinished business, I mean Deadeye, Tuatha assassin, responsible for hundreds of Alfar deaths in the war. The two of us just crossed paths here in the wood not half a day past. I hunted the monsters to Shattertear Mines. You're the hero of Mel Senshir, right? Think you can lend a hand?
I can do this.
Deadeye's inside. I don't dare to go in alone. Hundreds of my brethren have fallen to that creature. But you killed the Baelor. So I'll stand here and cover the exit with my bow.
And
You
you
can
go do
venture
all the
into
dirty work
Shattertear
because
and hunt
I'm
the
a
hunter,
bitch.
so to speak.
I'm scared now. So,
Judging from the amount of blood I've seen, Deadeye's probably wounded pretty bad, which means gutting the monster will be all the more risky. Don't underestimate the danger. Goodbye.
apparently I'm just going to go do this just because. Just because. Frosty, do you understand how friggin' monumental actually going and playing War in the North as buddies, co-oping that shit? Do you understand how gangster that's going to be? I don't know what I can do to help you get to that point. If there's something I can do. Damn. Cut the Achilles? You literally cut the Achilles. You cut the Achilles and then slit his friggin' jugular. That's sick. That's pretty sick. Like that's really sick, actually. I want to do this shit tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I really want. Crude spirit weave. Nice. Dude, I'm getting all this spirit weave and dread scale shit. So everything here is leveled. I guess, hold on a second. See, that's a nice cowl. I'm not gonna lie. That 20% health though comes from mastercrafting this cowl instead of just taking one of these. With this, I would have like 3 slots. With this, I have basically I would have 4 slots. With this, I have 6. So yeah. All right, so this takes 43 sorcery. So this is like, you can look at the icon in the middle of the screen at the top, where above where it says Crude Spirit Weave Hand Wraps. It requires 36 sorcery to actually equip these. Here it requires 43 because I've already crafted these. Wow. That's bite. That's finesse. That's finesse. So 43, 43, 46. All right, so everything I have is Spirit Weave. So pretty much this 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 equipment stuff, unless I get something better. So let's look at our crit chance. It's 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 10 is 24. Plus 13 is 37. Plus 7 is 44. That's 57. 67. It's like 71 crit chance. Assuming these don't count based on you using them. It should count all the time. There's no way to actually go look at your stats that I know of to say what's my actual crit chance combined with all of my shit. I think I also have there is this too. You have destinies. Well, there's no crit chance on that. Um, that doesn't really count. Got lore stones too. There's 2% chance to crit. So it's like 76 all the time. And it can go almost all the way up to 80. And there's probably some other stuff you can, there might be another crit chance thing here somewhere. Anyway, so I mean, anything over 69, anything 69 or higher is good. That's like solid crit chance. You're gonna crit more often than not. You're gonna see those big flashing red blob damage numbers with the actual damage inside. It's going to be thousands upon what you're actually hitting. So, because we got a huge damage modifier, and then we have a crit damage modifier, and then we have crit chance. So, crits are always better. You just need to be able to hit them all the time. It's a Dragon Age 2. It's a Dragon Age philosophy. It's an anything philosophy. Crits hit twice as hard, but only if you're hitting them. So you have to spend materials and resources and skill points to actually hit those crits so that you can actually capitalize on that much bigger damage gain if you hit them. If you're always hitting them, you're always going to get a much bigger return on that shit. Dragon Age Inquisition is probably the best example of that, and I hate to say it, but it actually is. Or Dragon Age 2, actually. 331 health. I think I need more health than that. Maybe some added health on something. This is all Spirit Weave shit, though. I mean, our shit's pretty legit. An extra health buff, bump, whatever you want to call it. That wouldn't be the worst thing. See, this is why I think that, honestly, you could roll with rogue gear and just be hitting so much harder and still be casting all the spells that you want. Okay, that kind of bucket sucks. I have to go up for that. Motherfucker. All right. I have to go up for that, so. I went the wrong way. I could have done that a little bit different, but it worked for me. Nice. Spirit weave, spirit weave, spirit weave. Okay, so everything we're getting is Prismere now. I don't think I can improve on my shit, but Sin, that's the name of your bow. That just sounds kind of cringy, poserish, if you will. Nice. Give me my 1 gold piece. Bish. Bish. Hey, Frosty, you heard anything about the Fable remaster? Anything new? Anything that's like, hey, man, I want to go play that, or oh my God, it's become a woke piece of shit and I don't want to have anything to do with it?
Deadeye is finished then. Well done, warrior. Take this gold for your troubles. And now I best return to Captain Drafan. He'll want a full report. Farewell.
Yeah, see, he's part of like a side quest. He's part of a side quest. I mean, we could go do that side quest, I guess. I mean, we do need a level. I mean, we like have to do things. We do have to do shit. Do shit to get shit, right? So like it's an RPG, goddammit, so whatever. Here, let me just go destroy this motherfucker right here. Nice. And we're getting all Spirit Weave and all Dread Scale and all... Yeah, we're getting all the good stuff. Nice. I'm like, what the hell even is this? Okay, I don't actually have this quest. Because I didn't get this quest. But I already did part of this quest, so... No, me neither. I'm the last... There's no way that just happened, man. God damn it. Hmm. Oh, am I back at the beginning of this fucking dungeon? But it sent me back at least 30 minutes, I think. At least 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, just whatever. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. All right. Okay, cool, man. I'm kind of getting used to the game just cheating. It's like literally cheating. Like when I say cheating, I mean cheating, like just cheating. True story. This is awesome awesome in the sense of it fucking sucks. If this was supposed to suck, it would be awesome because it like legitimately sucks. Guess I have to do this again for no reason, man. This is amazing. I have to do something I shouldn't have had to do once, but this sucks, man. This sucks. This like seriously sucks. All right, cool. So we're just gonna just get out of here. I didn't get any loot actually worth having, so it doesn't really matter anyway. All my gear is like next level, so it's all good. Now the last thing I saw on that, because that was something I was like super hyped for. And from everything I've seen about it, it's like super woke. It's like okay, I'm actually categorizing the Fable remaster along the lines of fake age fail guard. That's exactly where I'm putting the Fable remaster. Fail guard. That's what I'm equating it to. Does somebody want to prove me wrong? Like, can you tell me how that's not a thing? Because that's how I see it. I see the Fable remaster being a lot like Fail Guard. It's a wannabe woke posturing celebrity hypocritical bullshit version of a game that's just using the name to promote like DEI and fucking woke philosophy and, you know, drag queens shaking their helicopter penis in front of underage children in elementary school in first grade while they put anal sex porn books in their library. That's how I actually see it. That's how I see the Fable. The new Fable. It's not a remaster. Is it new Fable? Is it Fable remaster? Is it whatever? Or is it woke theology, which is Satanology? What is it?
Deadeye is finished then.
I was looking forward to it now.
Take this gold.
I'm like, I gotta see somebody else play it, man.
I best return to Captain Drafan.
I gotta see somebody else play it. I don't think I want to touch it with. I don't think I want to touch it with the spear that they tried to murder Jesus with. Yeah, with a 10-foot pole, man. I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to even fuck with it at all.
Goodbye.
All right. Let's see. I don't know why I died to actually nonsense. I'm not going to save again. I shouldn't have to. I should not have to. I'm going to have a bunch of shit to sell. So like no problem here. Like our character is legit. It's just I'm probably gonna have about shit almost an extra 250,000 of gold as well. But not sure why I got wrecked right there, man. That was. I don't think I played that badly, do I? Well, there's one of those, so it's going down.
A group of Winter Fae, called the
Beautiful.
House of Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden.
I didn't
They
catch this
feed
the
and
first
tend the
time,
bodies
so
there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves, growing from the bodies in the Midden. They
But
call
hey,
it
buddy,
the hallowed
do you
tree.
understand the gift we were given? Like a game that you want to co-op and a game that I fucking love to co-op. I just never had really anybody to play it with me. I played it with people. I mean, the co-op is amazing. It like balances and increases the difficulty of the game, but the loot drop and the XP, like everything, it just gets better. It just gets better the more people you have to play. It's one of the more pure RPGs, pretty much ever, to be honest. It really actually is. And we get a remaster, which is, dude, that's just sick as shit, man. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that's freaking
I
awesome.
have waited some time for you to come, Siegebreaker, and it seems that my patience has, at least, been worthwhile. The House of Sorrows has need of your might. Aid us, and you will earn a strong ally in the war against the Tuatha Deon. It is not a simple task I ask of you. I have only approached you because you show the potential of use. You must still prove your worth.
I don't know
Go
if
to the
these
Midden
are.
and find the place
I
called
don't
the
know if you
Proving
can
Halls.
bypass this
This
shit.
Hearthstone will grant you access. Once you are within the halls, my questions will be answered.
You know what's crazy? These useless pieces of shit are testing you. They're not worthy of being tested, but they're testing you. It's like your government. They're not worthy of taxing you, yet they're taxing you. And you can't even afford to live because they're taxing you. And they don't even they don't even deserve to be taxed. They should be dead. They should be dead flesh, zombies, trying to find some brains amongst each other, and they don't have any brains amongst each other, so they're fucking starving. Starving zombies. That's your government. Men's with the minds of children. I think that's Isaiah chapter 11. I think. It's in Isaiah. I think it's chapter 11. Anyway, men with the minds of children. Men and women with the minds of children. Meaning that they're less than children because children have more common sense than they do. They're not worthy of testing anybody. They've never been tested. They're frauds. They're thieves. They're murderers. They're cannibals. They're pedophiles. And they're running your country. Some crazy shit, right? Can we all just think about that for a second? That's some crazy shit, right? Nice. Nice. Okay, that's not what I'm actually going for, though. I still have no idea how we died last time, but we'll just call it a thing. Oh, I was actually going back here to actually get this quest in the first place.
Hell, warrior. Looking to restock? Ilin Doldran has what you need. Come back again.
Excuse me. Sneezy sneezes.
You. You're the one who slew the Baelor. Honor to you, champion. I command the Ariad.
He's got
We are
full
warrior
dreadscale
scouts,
armor, too.
The eyes of the
He's got full
Alpha.
dreadscale armor,
My men
but
are
he has a
scouting
great
the
sword.
Tuatha's retreat.
That's
Though I fear I
like
may
my
have lost
favorite
even
build.
them to this cursed forest.
Daggers and a great sword. No ranged. Daggers and a great sword. Kunai, ninja. Daggers are small daggers. Great sword is a big dagger. Everything has crit damage, venom, poisoning. Dude, it's a sick ass build. It's my favorite, honestly. Although I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool too, because chakrams are amazing.
They are overdue. My men are never late. They are either where they are supposed to be, or they are dead.
No, they
In
either
fact,
are or they're not.
If you are venturing out into the forest, may I prevail upon you for aid?
Sure, man.
3 of my men are missing. If you discover
3.
any evidence of what befell them within the Cursewood, let me know. Warrior to warrior, I would be in your debt. And if it would sweeten the pot, there'd be gold for you as well.
I don't really care about gold. I'm good.
Deep within the Cursewood, most likely. I send 3 soldiers into the forest to track the movements of the Tuatha. Where that took them is anybody's guess. Later then.
This is like a Darksiders 2 quest. It's like a Darksiders. It really is. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Don't trust him. No.
I think there's a lore stone around here too, if I haven't gotten it already. It's fucking sitting right there. Like, seriously. It's literally sitting right there. Okay.
It was a time of change.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I'll take
cycles
that.
of the seasons turned as ever. But inside the bones of
Winter,
the earth,
summer, spring,
there
fall.
lurked a cold. It was not the cold of winter. Beside the houses of sorrows, pride, and vengeance, a new turmoil fomented. A magic hitherto unseen.
Beautiful. Well, we got that lore stone right there. Nice. Hey, Frosty, how's your job going? Like, yeah, seriously. How's work? Back in the day, you had somebody that, um, well, they thought you were fun sized, and you were not somebody to be fucked with. You're only fun sized if you want to have fun with somebody that's sized appropriately based on your requirements. You remember? I mean, dude, the way you said it, it was so funny. It's really fucking funny. I mean, it's not funny in it's not funny in what it was. It was just funny the way you said it. I, Let me just put it that way. Just saying. Yeah, that was your biggest challenge at work back in the day. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The way you said it was hilarious. Um, it should not be funny, but it like really was funny. It's going down. It is going down right here. Like for real going down. Yeah, I mean you've dodged that job now for a while. And I'm like you. I'm 100% like literally 101%. So let me see if you can feel this. I'm a delivery driver. I love to drive. I love to be a waiter. I love customer service. I love representing my company to you in this way. I drive. It's what I do. I'm like Baby Driver from the movie. I drive and I'm faster than everybody. I'm more polite than anybody. And I'm more efficient than everybody. And if I don't do any of those things, then I chastise myself. But outside of that, that's my fucking job. If you want the best at what I do, that's what I try to do. And that's it. That's all. I don't want to be a manager. I don't want the responsibilities of running this shit. I don't want any of the inside shit. I don't care about anything except for you do your fucking job so that I can do my job as best as I possibly can. That's it. Like, that's literally it. And then I'm a happy clam. I've got smiles from earlobe to earlobe, just like a clam. 100%. Outside of that, I don't want the rest of that shit. I don't want it. I don't care about it. And if you fucking politicians could get over yourselves, maybe we could actually do our job. Is it something like that? I'm just throwing that out there. You do you, I do me. But I think it's kind of similar. I think it is. That's how I approach it. And I think I show more initiative than anybody else around me just because they don't show any initiative whatsoever. They don't give a fuck. They just want to get paid for doing nothing. And yeah, I do not want to manage a bunch of that bullshit. Because if I did, everybody would get fired. If I became manager, everybody would be fired. Not everybody, but most everybody would be fired. So I'm not manager material. I know what I do and I know why I do it. And I'm cool with that. I'm 100% cool with that. Because I'm pure. My motives are right. My motivation is right. My initiative is right. Everybody else, I can't control you, but I don't want to do you either. I want to do me. So what I'm getting paid for, if I can get you double back on your money, what you pay me for, if I can give you double back, I fulfilled my role. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I gave you double back what you pay me for. Anything outside of that, that's on y'all. Y'all can just go clusterfuck and circle jerk with each other. I'll just do I'll just do me. Because I know I'm doing me for the right reason in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. Yeah, it's like a no-win scenario. You take the responsibility and you get fucked until the point that you quit. And then if they try to find somebody else to take the responsibility, but there's no compensation. You don't get rewarded for that. If you want to step outside yourself and say, okay, I'm going to do this too, but it requires 3 times the work for the same pay. Nah, man, that's a losing proposition every time. You're not going to keep anybody in that. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I would, even though I'm probably intellectually capable, it's not what I want to do. It's not what I hired on to do. I hired on to do this. So, the cool thing is, though, if you do you and you do it the right way all the time, and you do it with the type of tenacity is I've got my job and I'm fucking responsible for that. I manage myself. You don't have to tell me shit. I already did it before you even said anything. Don't try to manage me. I already did that shit an hour ago, and you just now thought of it. Get the fuck off me and go worry about somebody else. I got my shit. It's not disrespect. It's just like you took a job that nobody would want, and I'm the last person that you have to worry about because I've been here forever. So let me do my thing. I'll do my thing, and I'll make you look good. But you need to leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to manage this position, but I'm certainly not going to be managed by somebody who has no idea what my fucking position is in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. It's hard to go into work when you know more than anybody else that's in charge. And you have to just say, I'm not going to worry about anybody else. I'm just going to do my job. And I'm going to worry about my job. Dude, that's been like a huge lesson with me lately. Is I'm going to go in and just do my job here. Like we're starting like an entirely new business, an entirely new area, and learning our people and making it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like being a waiter by extension. You're actually driving to be a waiter to multiple people in a brand new business, and your first impression is your only impression. And I'm working with people who are creating bad impressions and trying to make them better drivers, right? Even though I'm not a manager. But it's kind of a challenge. It's kind of like a mix between not getting caught up in the managing side of it, but still staying true to the ethical side of it. This is what I do, and this is what we should be doing. If you're going to be the face of this franchise, being brand new, your first impression is your only impression. You know what? I'm going to tell my coworkers that tomorrow. You know what? Now that we're talking about this, I'm actually going to tell my coworkers, your first impression on our customers is the only impression. If you give a shit about who's paying you to work for them, remember, you couldn't create this restaurant yourself, or else you would have. So since you didn't, and you agreed to be paid by these people in the best interest of these people to do your fucking job, then your first impression is the only impression. So if you create a bad impression, you're actually the face of this franchise, and you're actually hurting everybody around you. And if you don't care, why the fuck are you here in the first place? That's my speech tomorrow. That's my speech. And if somebody doesn't like it, they can go fucking die in a fire with a cactus in their ass. Yeah, true story. Because good is good, and if you want to be bad, then you need to get fucked with a cactus. But if you want to try to do right, we're all down for that. Anyway, lesson learned. Sitting here talking to you, I know exactly what I'm going to say to my coworkers tomorrow. I almost kind of secretly hope they don't like it. Just so I can get confrontational about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Nice. That's the best advice I ever heard, and kind of came out of nowhere. So, yeah, true story. Got to deal with the shit on the daily. You shouldn't have to deal with that kind of shit on the daily. People should have enough initiative to where if they sign on to do a job, to fulfill a role for a company, which might have 1,000 roles, doesn't matter. You got to have enough initiative to do your role to the best of your ability. And if you're not trying that hard, you don't deserve to be hired in the first place. Well, they're not paying me enough. Why the fuck did you take the job then, bitch? If they're not paying you enough, why did you take the job? And if they are paying you enough, shut the fuck up. Like that's not that hard, right? Well, I could do better myself. Well, then go create your own business. Well, I can't do that. Then shut the fuck up. Right? I mean, seriously. So, I don't know. Yeah, it sucks when you're in a position that needs to be managed and it's just not being managed. But you know what? If you knew better, and if I knew better, I'd be the manager. And you know what? I refuse to take the job. So I don't want to manage. I just pray and hope that God puts a manager in position that's actually worth managing. And where I work, I think we have a manager that's better than most. So like she's cool, and she's got a heart of gold, and and she's been doing it for years. So I'm actually like really, really fortunate in that respect. I'm actually really fortunate. I'm gonna go refill. What time is it? It's not even 4 in the morning. So yeah, I'll be back. All right. Let's see. I think, I don't know, aside from the health part, some health bonus would be nice. That's all right. All good. All right, let's see. Shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually fast travel back. What I do want to do here is probably gonna be a couple ambushes here. That's all good. I really gotta go sell all this shit. Like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, all this shit is worth something. Like it's really worth something. I'm kind of looking for lore stones too, though. They made jihadist boggarts. Boggarts that are actually jihadists. They're actually suicide bombers. They worship in Allah that supports child molestation and suicide bombing, terrorism, and pedophilia. That's a fact. That's an actual concrete historic fact. That's what they support. That's what they're about. Saying so doesn't make me racist or anything else. It just means I'm telling the truth. That's what they're about. That's what they do. That's what they support. That's what they worship, and that's what they think's okay. Because they will kill you if you don't agree with them. So there you have it, man. my god, this thing is taking no damage for some reason. It's because it like can't even attack me right now. It couldn't have attacked me in the first place. Yeah, the game is completely glitched. Okay, so that Jotun warrior could not have attacked me in the first place because I would have two-shotted it. But it got to take endless fucking damage forever just because it was broken and it didn't work and the game is completely broken. I don't know if this is a leveling issue or whatever. All right, so we don't need to be here yet anyway. It doesn't really matter, but still, that's fucking annoying. All right, find the scouts. Wow. Yeah, the game is I don't remember the original being this bad, but maybe it was. Nice. We're gonna have spiders and probably one of those bitches right there. I was like literally gonna call it. From fucking guts to nuts. Guts to nuts, bitch. Nice. Beautiful. Seven Widow Mine. Well, if you got 7 widows, I should probably not go in there because, yeah, I don't want to be like the 8th widower or whatever the fuck this mine is named after. Everybody that goes in there dies. Yeah, okay, no, I'm not doing that. How about that? That works for me. That works for me. Just not doing that. True story. Works for me. All right, let me see what inventory I have. Let's see, we're getting rid of that, getting rid of that, getting rid of that, that, and that. And that. Okay, so, yeah, we're getting rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and stupefying glove. Oh, that's nice. Tuatha hand wraps. Oh, shit. That's complete garbage. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice.
Welcome to the... Looking to restock? Ilan Doldran has what you need. I'm back again.
Nice. I think my character's pretty well equipped. Honestly, I don't think we need anything else necessarily.
So 2 are dead, and Herc still lives. That is good news, at the least. Though I'll need to have words with him about refusing to check in when he was supposed to. Still, I owe you much. Take this gold in gratitude. Perhaps in the coming days we can work together again. Farewell.
Okay, so we got some XP. Now, dude, seriously? No, won't let you do it at all.
Can't believe we beat you here. Cider knows some amazing shortcuts through this place.
You beat me here. Well, I killed everything, and you just never mind. You know what?
So few of the Winter Court
Dude,
left to stand
You ever
against
wanted
the
to
Tuatha.
slap somebody? Just slap the shit out of them and dare them to have a problem with that. Just, God damn it. Oh, hard to believe we beat you here. Bitch, do you have any idea? Just saying.
It is agreeable to see you, Siegebreaker. Cluricon can be inhospitable at times, as the Tuatha have learned. Huh, we've made sure of it.
You know what? If you want to scowl in the background, you want to have a henchman that's saying something like, "You're not afraid to die," then you know what? What the fuck is this about?
Destroying the Tuatha, of course. They've corrupted our court and
That's on
sullied our
you,
lands.
and you're a
We
bitch
shall
because you
have
let it
our
happen.
vengeance.
Now you
We
need somebody
are
to
the
save you,
Bitterfrost,
but you're going to
the
act
last
like you're
few
in
remnants
charge.
of free
You
Winter
need
people.
somebody to
We
save
have
you
refused
because
to
you're a
bend knee to
bitch,
Jad
but you want to
Fawaz.
act like you're in charge. That sounds like a
still,
Blood, a Crip,
once
an
noble houses of
MS-13,
sorrow,
a
pride, and
gangster, a
vengeance
fucking
have all fallen in the
insecure
Downflow's
fuck.
sway.
That
Until
without a
they're
gun,
freed,
you can't even
the
fight,
Tuatha's
you
ranks
fucking
will
bitch.
continue to
You're willing
swell
to
with the
murder,
faithful.
and that's all you've got on your fucking repertoire, you fucking subhuman piece of satanic diarrhea with your gangster shit. I don't care what color you are. AB, MS-13. Blood, Crip, I don't care. You're the fucking worst thing that ever happened in the entire universe. You're literally Satan's asshole diarrhea in the fucking sewer. You're the result of Satan taking a shit. And you want to get some celebrity status as an athlete or a rapper or a fucking musician or an entertainer or as a politician, a Mamdani, a fucking locust, a biblical locust, a Satan fucking hemorrhoid incarnate, leading people stealing all the money that you have with their socialist, satanic fucking agenda. True story. Got a problem with that? It's the truth. If you don't like it, it's still true. As much as you hate the truth, it's still the truth. And if that bothers you, hopefully it either drives you to die or repent and stop being a piece of shit. One or the other. That's called Christianity. Christianity is a reality. All this other shit is what it is. Satan's diarrhea. Y'all ever heard the gospel like that? It is what it is. Just saying.
Blind him. Cut out his tongue. Draw the venom from our land. Only then.
I do like destroying the denominational Christian altars from the world, so that they'll just shut the fuck up with their rapture doctrine bullshit, their mark of the beast bullshit. I do like doing this. This is one of my favorite quests.
Luricon will be disorganized and scattered. When this is done, we'll take.
Yeah, if you make Satan shut the fuck up, then Satan shuts the fuck up. That's what this quest is about. I'm totally cool with that.
There are 3 of them.
So they're chantries.
Kill their guards,
they're churches.
And be done with them.
There's 7 churches in the Bible.
But it's just
5 of them need to be destroyed.
At least.
The only reason they're not destroyed is because God, our Father, is merciful. Jesus is merciful. Who is our Father, by the way? If you don't get that, then you probably don't hear anything else that is being said here. True story. Anyway.
Break the tyrants.
Break the tyrant's grip. Just go destroy. So we're out to destroy religion right now. Cool. Totally down with that. Pretty sure God is behind that too. So, in fact, I'm positive God is behind that. Go destroy religion because I give you the power to do so. As a Christian. Wow. That's some gangster shit right there. Woo! Works for me. Let's go kill everything. Because if it gets in your way and you're doing the right thing, then it's the wrong thing. Let's see. Let's look at our map. Okay, so I guess we'll go get this one first. Woohoo! We got a troll here too? Nice. Nice. Oh, wow. I got homie bro, man. I got homie Skelly bro. Homie Skelly bro with me. He's like, what do you want to do, man? You wanna kill some shit? I don't think we can actually do this unless we go down here.
You have come, as he said you might. Have you found our king, Bizarane, waiting for you in Cursewood? The Winter Fae need your help, but it is only Bizarane's place to tell you of our plight. Remember.
Yeah, you can't actually use her.
Please, mortal, seek out. Remember. You have reached the House of Sorrows, but it's still premature.
Yeah, you can't do anything here. You know, actually, I think, dude, Skelly Bro is down with you, man. Skelly Bro will, yeah. I mean, he's supposed to be timed. He's like not even timed sometimes. He'll just hang out with you until it comes time to kick some ass. What asses need to be kicked? Well, if there's asses that need to be kicked, we're going to kick all of them. That's what Skelly Bro says. This is Skelly Bro. Anytime you can summon something in a game, and that something is just gangster as shit, I mean, that says a lot. All right. How far do I actually have to go, though? Son of a bitch. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. It's going down. It is going down. Okay, now I'm kind of mad. I need nukes. I literally need nukes.
Careful, please. I know you. You are the one who slew the Baelor at Melson
Okay,
Shear.
can we be friends?
I was at that battle as well. It was my unit that drove the Tuatha off the southern wall.
Well, you did help.
You must help me. Those Jotun will not let me survive much longer.
What can I do?
The key to this cage is held by a Jotun rune lord just down the road. That fat bastard comes by here every morning and taunts me with
Fat
it.
bastard
Please,
comes by and
retrieve
taunt
it
me
and get me
before
the
he's
hell
gonna
out of here.
fucking kill me and eat me for stew like a fucking Democrat, woke, fucking liberal, Satanist, raping, burning, cooking, and eating a fucking underage child. That's what the Jotuns are here. They're fucking liberals. They're blood mages. They're Democrats. Okay, good to know. I'll get the key
Thank you.
and let you
the
out.
Jotun Rune Lord is just down the road.
And we'll expose
Please
the
hurry,
Epstein
or I have
files,
unfinished business
even if
in
the
keeping
Republicans
here.
and Democrats don't want it to happen. How about that?
That Jotun Rune Lord down the road, he possesses it. I only... Until the next time.
I got you, girl. Nice. Nice. I can fast travel anywhere I want, bitch. You fucking cocksucking cheating bitch. I can fast travel anywhere I want. True story. I can fast travel anywhere I fucking want. When you fucking cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat. I still fast travel everywhere I want, and I can do what the fuck I want within the game's rules that are seriously fucking skewed against me. True story. That was the most bullshit fucking garbage trash can fucking anti good gaming bullshit that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. But guess what? I win anyway.
Be safe.
Shut the fuck up. Bitch.
Beware.
I do not give a fuck about that. I don't give a single fuck about anything that this game is about, actually. At all, period. In the conversation. It's all fucking trash. All right. I win. Like I said, I win. I win. That shit was never even a thing. The game is so unbalanced. Oh, man, a remaster that was done. I mean, there's so many good things about it. There's so many good things about it. It's kind of hard to criticize. But it is fucking trash when it comes to like stuff like that. It's not level balanced. It's not level balanced. All right, can I? Let's go up here. I think it's up here. I win. Nice. I win. I win. Like, I seriously win, so...
Faithful, a child of dust is here for death. Grant their pitiful wish. Fear watches over you and blesses you with her unyielding reign. No longer shall we tolerate the mortals and their vile presence in our world.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bit much for me. If anything like that even close, because I'm probably going to have to backtrack about, like, at least half an hour, maybe. If not, cool. If so, then, yeah, I'm just going to probably call it a day, because I'm not trying to play a game that's just a troll piece of fucking garbage, cheating, woke shit. I'm just really not trying to do that. All right, let's see. What's the latest save I have? It's like an hour. Oh, we might have lost like several hours of gameplay. So I haven't saved. Maybe. No? No, I think we're good.
Faithful, a child of dust is here for death. Grant their pitiful wish. Fear watches over you and blesses you with her unyielding reign. No longer shall we tolerate the mortals and they'll fight all your life for. We will carry on when you are dust.
I leveled up. Nice. We didn't lose any progress, and I leveled up. We actually gained progress. I shouldn't have to do a fate shift on every fight. It's just we're so high level now, based on where we're at in the game, the game is like miscalculating damage adjustments. It's actually miscalculating damage adjustments. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Mortals pervert the world, twisting it.
No, you're perverting the world. Satan perverts the world and blames it on people who are victims of Satan. What is Satan? Democrat, woke, progressive, politically correct? That's Satan. That's Satan's economy. That's Satan's government. That's Satan's entertainment, politics, and that's Satan's medicine. There you go, man. That's a Bible lesson. That's like, I don't know, 98% of the Bible in like 20 seconds. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, well, then I guess you're just stupid. It's okay to be stupid. It's better to be stupid than know and do the wrong thing on purpose. Better to be stupid not ignorant, actually stupid, than to know better and do the wrong thing on purpose because you're a piece of shit. If you're Democrat on purpose these days, like right now, if you have the mark of the beast on purpose, that's on you. If you don't know any better, it's better that you didn't know any better. Then you knew better and you did the evil thing on purpose. If you voted for Kamala on purpose, you're so fucking far gone, you don't even qualify as a human being. Zombies would ignore you because they're looking for brains and you don't have any. True story. True story. I'm speaking it as an American, but it's still a true story. Nice. Let's go release this girl. Let's go release this Republican sex-trafficked, slaved, white and or Hispanic girl, which is the reason we have ICE and we have southern borders. Let's go release this white and or Hispanic underage girl or boy and or from the Democrat sex trafficking, child molester supporting, sex trafficking supporting fucking regime with purple hair and nose rings. If you have purple hair and nose rings, I'm not saying you're not okay, but odds are you're trying to be not okay. So there you have it.
Please tell me that barrel of Crudock slime died
Crudock
painfully.
slime.
I have another favor
Yes,
to ask
ma'am.
of you, hero.
How can you
Which
say
Matt
Crudock
Lawrence
slime?
held up in Guinness
If you're a
to keep on the
Democrat,
hill.
you can't say Crudock
Meet
slime.
me
That's
inside
racist.
so that we can
But
hunt
if you're
him.
an actual
We
human
cannot
being,
let
you
one
can
of
say
the
Crudock
Tawaf's
slime
generals
because it was trying to rape you, eat you, fucking burn you, molest you, sacrifice you to its Democrat fucking Satan god. So, yeah, I took that Crudock slime and fucking did what should be done to every Democrat, is execute it. It's not murder. It's not murder if you execute somebody judicially. If they deserve to die, they need to be executed. If they're a Democrat, a fucking woke person, they need to die. They need to be executed. Only Jesus can save them, and they hate Jesus. They don't even know why they hate Jesus. They just support abortion, murdering unborn babies, and they just fucking hate anything that's good and that requires discipline. So they need to be executed because they are everything that's wrong in the world. That's a true story. If you got a problem with that, it's because it's true. If you don't get over it, die and make the world a better place because you're not in it. You should be dead. If you argue with that simple fact. True story. I don't know how this game got to this point, but it's still true, so it doesn't really matter. Don't really give a fuck about anybody's opinion on that at this point, to be honest.
We need to go to Genig, the keep on the hill. Meet me inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with her because she's cool.
Good luck.
She hates woke people and she wants to execute all of them. They show up as like trolls and troglodytes and blood mages. You know, magical people, sorcerers and sorceresses and witches and Democrats and Hillarys and Kamalas and Bidens and Hunters and Obamas. And that motherfucker loves to fuck assholes because that motherfucker's wife is a husband. True story. That's a fact. If you don't understand how fucked up that is, then you don't you're not capable of understanding what fucked up actually is. If you don't understand how fucked up Obama is, the abomination that wanted to put a mosque at ground zero for the World Trade Center that was set up by Bush. Do you understand how fucked up that is? Anyway.
You're here. Claren has filled this place with Jotun mercenaries.
Let's just be
He
real.
must not have had that much faith in the Tuatha cause. We cannot let him escape. He must die.
I get canceled for this shit on Twitch. Still true, though.
No doubt he has surrounded himself with Jotun guards. This will not be easy.
Oh, it's going to be easy. I promise it's going to be easy.
I am not sure. We must find the Witch Knight, Claren, and defeat him. Until the next time.
Till the next time. She's just so fucking awesome. She's like literally awesome. I gotta pee. I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of therapeutic to offend bad. And if good people have bad thoughts, you offend that too. And they hate you for it. But it's still true. It's kind of like planting seeds in reluctant ground. Ground that's made of rocks and friggin' concrete. But you still plant some seeds, and sometimes they still just sprout. Hopefully they don't get plucked up by everything that the world's about. All those birds of the air, they're like vultures trying to snip at anything that's dead. But still, sometimes truth is just truth. And even if somebody hates you for it, it doesn't make it less true. And if that truth helps and even saves that person, you didn't do anything. You were just politically incorrect. Because political correctness is Satan's way of saying, don't ever speak the truth, ever. So you speak the truth militantly because you're a Christian. Regardless of the circumstances, doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant. A slug can be crawling across the ground with a toothpick in its back, with a little fucking paper flag on that toothpick that speaks the truth. It's still the truth. You gonna judge the slug? You gonna judge the toothpick? Or are you just gonna acknowledge the truth for what the truth is? It is what it is. God's word is not a slug. It's the opposite. But that's how the world views it. Don't be one of them. because you really should probably die in a fire with a cactus in your asshole. God would not say that, but the implication is clear. That's where you need to go because fuck you. If you don't get the truth, then yeah, I don't want to spend 1 second in this world, much less one infinite microsecond in heaven with you. You need to just not be there. And that's your choice. You just choose not to be there. That's kind of like the whole point forever in everything that you see and experience and do in this world. That's the entire point. You either get there or you don't. And if you don't, you're just bad. And that's on you. That's your choice. You do have a choice. True story. Anyway, let's go. Let's go kill bad things and make good things happen. Oh, wow. We can definitely sell that. I say we just go kill everything. Woohoo! That mentally challenged fucking defense just doesn't work here. That thug life straight out of Compton fucking subculture bullshit just doesn't work here, man. Yeah, it's just flawless. Oh my god. Oh wow. Well, I mean, we're leveled up. We're actually leveled now. We're actually leveled. Okay, cool. So we're starting to see Mytheron stuff. That I'm stupid like Forrest Gump, but I'm still evil. Shit doesn't fly here. No, if you're evil, you just get dead. Like that's it. That's all. True story. Nice. Whatever the fuck that is. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to get max gameplay now. All right, so 70. Oh my God, are we actually going to get this? Holy shit. Dude, this is so awesome. So 5, 5, 5, 70. It's going down. Hmm. Fuck! That's annoying. Right, fuck. So ice probably isn't doing shit for me. All right, let me see something real quick. Yep. Yes, sir, God damn it. So I had to put all that shit into ice? Motherfucker. Like, seriously, all that shit into ice? Seriously? Hmm. I could have had Skelly Bro, like, completely legit. Motherfucker. I could have had Skelly Bro, like, completely legit at this point. I mean, you have to replace. Like, that's active. That's active. That's active. Active. That's active. And then this is another active. Son of a bitch. So, like, ice is, like, completely irrelevant. Is there any other passives? That's active. That's active. Like, this could be at, like, 7 of 5. Like this. This is 3 points difference. That's 3 points difference. Alright, so we got to get sorcery to like 109 anyway. Dude, that's done. We have to like take points and shit that doesn't even matter. No, honestly, finesse sorcery is actually the way to go. Well, fuck. It's actually the way to go. It's actually the way to go. Finesse sorcery is like this. It's 55 and 55. We could have totally done that by now. Chance to crit hit, just built in. Piercing damage, which affects daggers and chakrams. Chakrams can actually be affected by piercing damage too. And 34, it's not 50. It's not 50 elemental damage. But it is 34. And that 10% chance to crit, 30% instead of 50, but that's just elemental. You can totally... Yeah, you know what? A motherfucker. This is garbage. Yeah, this is actual garbage. Because we're like wasting points. We're like actually wasting points. We're like actually wasting points. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to do this shit again. Hmm. Fuck. Scorching chakrams, but they give frost discs. Seriously? For real? Yeah, I hate feeling like my fucking build is just garbage. But, nice. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, man. If Frosty wants to play War in the North in the near future, I'm so down with that. I am so down with that. Man, I'd love to get all the achievements with Frosty just being buds. From up above and down under, man. You know, it'd be crazy if they had a Neo 2 remaster because you can't make it any better, and we just got a chance to go do that shit all over again too. For real. That's like I said. Who gives a shit about Frost? Imagine pulling fireballs out of your ass. Imagine pulling meteor strikes out of your ass while you're using like, you know, daggers and you're being stealthy and shit, but like just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like just god damn it. Yeah, I seriously think the best way to approach this is basically a got a problem with that? You got a problem with that? Yeah, if you've got crit chance and crit damage on top of your nukes, yeah, it's going down at that point. It's like literally going down.
Countless Alpha fell to his blades. My friends, my comrades. Even
I'm
seeing
sorry.
his broken body does nothing to lessen my anger. All of the Tuatha will suffer for their barbarity. Thank you, hero. I will return to the main Alpha army with the news of the Witch Knight's death. Until
Okay.
next time.
Nice. We win. We win. Nice. I don't know, some of these like side quest, side dungeons, honestly, they give you like a debuff. They give you like a particular thing that lets you ignore some part of. Yeah, there's like another dungeon that looks exactly like this, actually. And if you go in there, you have to go like talk to one person, then go talk to another person and talk to another person. So you can like debuff, the debuff, the debuff, the debuff. Like it's stupid shit like that. Anyway, we win. We win here. That's exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So, damn, bro, like seriously, I seriously think rogue gear as a mage, and if you want chakrams, cool, because you're gonna have magic stuff. If you want to throw some might stuff in there too, you can have like a great sword, and then you can like seriously capitalize on everything. Chakrams don't let you capitalize on like everything. I'm just gonna go kill these assholes just because I feel like it, to be honest. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I'm having to do a bunch of shit to just get back to wherever the fuck this thing is. And I got two of them. Nice. Awesome. I got two of them. Fucking beautiful. Okay. You know what? Let's see, what time is it? It's after 3 in the morning. I think I'm just gonna Fuck, man. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm just gonna call it a day because that is the most janky ass fucking garbage fucking non-game playing bullshit that I've ever seen in my life. I will catch you guys hopefully tonight, and if not, then you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, that is the most non-gaming shit I've ever experienced ever. On top of the most non-gaming shit I've ever experienced ever, about 5 times in the last, let's see, I've been streaming for 4 hours. I've experienced that 136,912 times in the last 4 hours, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So I'm not going to. I'll catch you guys hopefully tonight. If not, then you guys have a good, safe rest of your weekend, and God bless, and take care, and I'll catch up with you later. Good night, everybody.